teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Sideline try to adjust. It's their first timeout. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Rams, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat on a hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Looking for his big tight end. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Colorado State.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Motion now from the tight end. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Design quarterback run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, and 2-yard loss. An important third down and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Alabama. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Comes the Rams offense back onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The Rams pick up enough yardage for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. He's 4 down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. He gets loose. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Fights off a defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Rams line it up with first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Third and goal, we'll try to run it in. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. QB keeper all the way. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Fights off the defender. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Heading left after the handoff. He breaks free. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown! So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. The first down and still motoring. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Solid gain moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's in. Touchdown, Colorado State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw over the middle. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, tie. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope for defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rams.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they need the PAT now to even the score heading to halftime. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The shotgun handoff here. Refuses to go down. He's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rams will kick this away to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Johnson. Caught near the sticks. It's Welch. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. The shotgun running play call. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. offense on the field. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Rams line up on 1st and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch is made, room to run here. Touchdown, Colorado State. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Colorado State offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing to take right side of the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Payne. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Slides to avoid the big hit. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That short completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff?
28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Rams come up to the line in a hurry up. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Touchdown, Rams! Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
To throw, it's Johnson. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Colorado State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Comes the Rams offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Position here, 2nd and long from the 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Rams come to the line in a hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Rams pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to throw again. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Peen. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Football's loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
It's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Leaning on the run game here late.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll run it from the gun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown. Bama.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advanced.